civil service, business, mass media, educational system. You are stuck with them. You cannot get rid of them. They are contaminated. They are programmed to think and react to certain stimuli in a certain pattern. You cannot change their mind, even if you expose them to authentic information, even if you prove that white is white and black is black. You still cannot change the basic perception and the logic of behavior. In other words, these people, the process of demoralization is complete and irreversible.
You know, you get all freaked out and you start waving the, I have my rights. I'm an American. I don't care what you are. And I'm a New World Order soldier.
All right. Tonight, Blog TV, about 7:30. Have a little show. The trolls can show up and they don't got to worry about getting kick banned for saying the truth. Bring all your wonderful truther stories with you.
You know what's really funny about things? History. You hear that old saying that history repeats itself. Do you think that's a coincidence?
Dams and Jesus Christ in there. There's only one place we can go. Yeah. Is everybody ready? Let's browse. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, no. God damn. Oh God damn. Oh, how do you even fit that? I mean, oh man. God damn. Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
More motivation. You still don't understand what our children are up against. Let me read you something that was posted on our message boards from someone who claims to be a member of a known pedophile network. It said this: he doesn't forgive, he does not forget, his group has over 9,000 penises, and they're all raping children. So, I want you to know...
Man, I tell you what, I am calling on my Canadian friends for a little guidance. And for people that live in England as well, maybe you can give some guidance to, you know, someone that I know, okay? Now, let me give you this situation here. A gentleman on the inner tubes by the name of Mr. Anonymous Dick has made me aware.
The Soviets used the phrase ideological subversion. What do they mean by it?
Ideological subversion is the process which is legitimate, overt, and open. You can see it with your own eyes.
Hello? No, honey, nobody's gonna come and kill you.
Are they gonna come and kill me?
No. No. Nobody's coming.
So here we have a screen capture of what was on Monograph's channel. You see that Behind Blue Eyes song? There's a reference to that song and the song's lyrics. Just imagine if this was addressed to somebody very important, what would be going on right now. Currently working on, I think I may be losing my mind again. The pressure is becoming too much to bear. I think that I will be taking a long road trip and visiting some choice people before I might get some treatment. I just love that song. I just love it. Once again referring to Limp Bizkit, Behind Blue Eyes. I think that is wonderful when you have something that you want to do or is driving you to do. Money is no object and is only a tool to achieving your objectives. You only
Hey Chang, how you doing there, sweet cheeks? You know, I got to thinking about something. I suppose I can raise some funds and come up there and do a little cleaning. You know what I mean? Do a little cleanup action. I figured to me to thinking, okay, now who else was assassinated here, or who else died in this event? Well, we know the 9-year-old girl, and that's just awful, and it's just the whole event was just bad news, man. That's all there is to it. But this federal judge, John M. Roll,
6 of them fatally, including a federal judge and a small child.
They're failing in Britain and now other European countries. They're finding large amounts of explosives in France. Vladimir Putin, who is known as Vladimir the Ruthless, and using all his profanity on national TV, you name it. We won't read the profanity here, but we've got it. This person is on an unbelievable power trip and resembles a demon. He is a creature of the IMF and the World Bank and international communism. He is a former KGB head, and this information is vital, ladies and gentlemen. We are seeing the New World Order really come out in full force. More wars than have been in the last 50 years are going on right now. The war in Chechnya is raging in Grozny with, well, reports of hundreds of thousands dying.
Is that true, folks? Are there more wars going on right now than in the last 50 years? Are there hundreds of thousands of people dying right now in Chechnya? Listen to this. This man is just making it up right out of his head as he goes along.
20 to 40,000 civilians trapped in the city. Russian Hinds are being shot down. Tanks are being blown to bits. Massive Grad unguided rocket attacks are being launched on the city indiscriminately right now. Air and artillery bombardments as well. It's absolutely out of control. It is pandemic, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you the news first on Y2K. The newest developments: a Pennsylvania nuclear plant has been shut down. One of the main systems transferring the power from it failed, but they say it's not a Y2K problem. And the things I'm experiencing here in Austin, Texas: the shelves are empty of water and some gas stations are running out of fuel.
You talk a lot about the New World Order. What is the New World Order?
The New World Order is a private group of ultra-rich bankers who are offshore. They're above the U.S., they're above Iran, Russia, Venezuela. They are international, and they are creating a network of international laws to regulate and control and dominate nations. They openly state that they want to deindustrialize countries, they want to bankrupt the population, they want a poor population that has to go to the government for handouts. They want a domesticated population. So the New World Order is what every other dictatorship has called for in history. They are people who want a planetary dictatorship run by a group of plutocratic financiers. It is world government of, for, and by private bankers.
And what you say is that the American government is a puppet of the New World Order. Is that right?
Absolutely. I am a patriot. I believe.
RT is in Austin, Texas, catching up with radio talk show host and documentary filmmaker Alex Jones.
Expose them to authentic information. Even if you prove that white is white and black is black, you still cannot change the basic perception and the logic of behavior. In other words, these people, the process of demoralization is complete and
New Cut Road divided this field, and the right side of the road was filled with, which I thought was portable toilets. I never looked at them that close. Same in color, maybe black, but which was an odd color. And I was sitting there going over my notes, and a van pulled alongside of me that turned out to be the property owner. And he greeted me, and he was by himself, and so we had a good little dialogue there, and I asked him about the field of black boxes. What were they? Because I'd never seen anything like that. And his statement was that if he told me, I would be one of few people in Madison, Georgia that knew about them. And he says they're disposable coffins, I believe he told me. And He says there's 100, at that time, he said there was 125,000 there.
Of these people. You need another 20 or 15 years to educate a new generation of patriotically minded and common sense people who would be acting in favor and in the interests of United States society.
And yet these people who've been programmed and, as you say, in place and who are favorable to an opening with the Soviet concept, these are the very people who would be marked for extermination in this country?
Most of them, yes. Simply because the psychological shock when they will see in future what the beautiful society of equality and social justice means in practice, obviously they will revolt. They will be very unhappy, frustrated people. And the Marxist-Leninist regime does not tolerate these people. Obviously they will join the links of dissenters, dissidents. Unlike in present United States, there will be no place for dissent in future Marxist-Leninist America. Here you can get popular like Daniel Ellsberg and filthy rich like Jane Fonda for being dissident, for criticizing your Pentagon. In future, these people will be simply squashed like cockroaches. Nobody is going to pay them nothing for their beautiful, noble ideas of equality. This they don't understand, and it will be greatest shock for them, of course. The demoralization process in the United States is basically completed already. For the last 25 years, actually it's overfulfilled, because demoralization now reaches such areas where previously not even Comrade Andropov and all his experts would even dream of such a tremendous success. Most of it is done by Americans to Americans, thanks to lack of moral standards. As I mentioned before, exposure to true information does not matter anymore. A person who was demoralized is unable to assess true information. The facts tell nothing to him. Even if I shower him with information, with authentic proof, with documents, with pictures, even if I take him by force to the Soviet Union and show him concentration camp, he will refuse to believe it until he is going to receive a kick in his fat bottom.